YouTube world. So go on anyway. So
we decided to do this video because we always said we wanted to be honest, raw, and say it how exactly it is. And we have learnt a very valuable lesson. Well, I have.
Well, I knew that lesson already. You just dove in head first. Let's be honest, Jade got swindled. She got the salesman absolutely fed her a load of baloney, she gobbled it up. Yeah, we were talking to a caravan company. There was a caravan expo. We got invited down. We didn't have to pay to get in. We didn't free tickets. We got free tickets. We went down, and we love the van we're in. We absolutely love our van. We do. So we're off to the Caravan Expo in South Australia at the Adelaide Showgrounds, and we're going to go check out some vans. Yeah. And just have a look around and have the family fun day. Yeah. Might go on some rides. Yeah. Lil is staying back and being a teenager and watching the puppies because, well, they just don't stop barking at the moment. Yeah, we lost our squirt bottle. Right? Yeah, we need to get a new squirt bottle so that we can stop them from being loud. But yeah, so come along with us. Yeah. There? We probably should have parked up here at the front. Yeah, I know, but you said to the right.
I better be good for us, so I can't get I bet Lily's gonna like when she sees this video.
He wanted to stay home and look after the dogs.
Okay, hey Lily, thank you. This is me and Lily's dream van, just me and her.
Hey, let's go get some egg. This is cool, isn't it? And your brother? He's up. Oh, there he is. Archie! Archie! Oh, that's not Archie. Sorry, I got that wrong. I thought it was Archie.
Dad, can me and Lily please get that caravan when we're older?
Get a job.
Please!
Make your money. I don't have money for you. How's your boost, darling?
Awesome.
Huh?
So good.
How good is it?
Real good.
Right, good.
There's not chunks at all.
What about you, Ace? Is it good? Yeah? The quietest you've ever been?
Look at that camera.
Yeah, love them. Amazing. Yeah, well, let's just go. Do your thing. Yeah, no, that's a guide.
No, that's
died there.
Furthest stop.
There's difference, dude.
So what are we doing? We're staying here because we're listening to Dad and Mum. Isn't that right, Ace? Yeah. You want to play on Mum's phone? Yeah. Okay. Say bye, say bye, friends. Bye, friends.
Well, we went to the Caravan Expo and bought a caravan. Yeah, stupid, I know. Something wrong with our caravan, isn't there, Jade? Huh?
Hey, well, I have two meanings why we need to get a new caravan. First of all, I don't like the style of ours and it sucked. And now we're gonna get it better and aesthetic. And first of all, we first of all, we never had hot water ever in our caravan.
I can fix that. That's it's just got hot water.
No, Dad said that like 100 times, and now he's saying it again, so we don't have to buy a new caravan. He's a cheapskate.
What are you talking about?
Well, still, you're like, oh, Jade, are you sure we have to do this, Jade? Isn't that right, Mum? Mum's smirking her way through.
Yeah, Jade just being quiet in the background. Aren't you, Jade? Huh? Hey, Ambassador woman.
Dad, talking about Dad being quiet in the background when we were paying for it, he was just like...
No, well, I bloody didn't want to embarrass your mum, did I? So, anyway, what's done is done now, so apparently we're getting a new caravan in June?
And
July, so...
I'm going to design it.
Oh, Lola's designing it.
Because
they said we can go to the workshop and have a look and we'll talk through things.
Can I come?
No. Yeah, of course you can come, you silly bugger.
I thought you said
right,
no.
Come on, this way, guys.
Oh, look at this guy.
Very cool.
Big figure riding a bicycle. With a mustache.
It is, very cool.
When Dad really wants a mustache, he just...
So
Are we starting fresh?
Yeah.
Right, we're starting fresh. Okay. Hello, YouTube people. Welcome to our show.
So when we started this, we always agreed that would be 100% honest, raw. We would show the kids screaming, fighting, us losing our bananas, all of that. And
yeah, it took a while to get there, though.
Yeah. And we've learned I've learned a very valuable lesson. Because,
well said. Well said.
So we had been talking to a van company about possibly upgrading our van, and then the Caravan Expo in South Australia, we got invited down and comped tickets to go and have a look at.
It was free, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah,
and that's why I was excited. I was like, free tickets to anything.
Yeah, and we thought it'd be a great day out. We can have a look at vans. Anyway, fast forward, we got sold on what we thought was an epic deal.
It took us a while to get there though. We got lost when we got into the bloody. Go to the Caravan Expo, it's insane. It's so massive. It's huge.
Yeah, but we were so excited. We were so excited to get a van that we would custom design and get to pick all our colours and pick the layout and all of those things. But what we thought...
Stop saying we when you're saying about colours and design.
No. What we thought was included and was stock standard in a Trooper, which is what we're currently in, we found out 5 days later when we went to our colour selection, that is not the case. And we were prepared to be out of pocket $10,000 to $20,000 at the most. And we explained that to the sales rep. And we were prepared. We knew how much we paid for our van secondhand, and we were prepared to, you know, sell that and then get into our new van.
Yeah.
And we made it really clear on the extras that we currently have.
And let's call him Shunt, because that's what he is. So Shunt led us up the garden path, and nobody likes it.
Yeah, and we explained, like, we have fans in all the bunks. We've got power
chargers, slide-out kitchen. There's slide outs in each and every toolbox with Anderson Point. You don't even have an Anderson Point on standard for where you have your fridge outdoor. Yeah. It's mind blowing.
Electric steps.
TV outside, inside.
Yeah. Like, there was loads. So when we went for our colour selection, we were pretty angry and disheartened because, so not only when we walked in to do our colour selection, in a big banner, when we were told we were getting a discount.
When we went in the caravan mall.
Was
the price
that we got sold. So that was number one. Then number two, when we did our colour selection at the dealership, they made it aware, and they were very, very honest and very, very helpful. They were saying it was $700 for a water tank each. We were going to have to pay for the fans. We were going to have to pay for a pull-out barbecue. The steps were $1,500.
Barbecue, what's it called? An Anderson Point in the toolbox. I thought that was bloody standard. Everyone has a fridge outside.
Like all of these extras, we were looking at like nearly $30,000. So something that extra on top of already being out of pocket $10,000 to $20,000, depending on how much we sold our van. We literally just went, whoa. Yeah. This is not what we agreed on at the Caravan Expo.
And also, our good friend Shunt also told us that we were going to get a nice big discount and blah 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 blah, and
and then that wasn't the case either, and it was, you know, it was, I think we were kind of like railroaded with like the social media aspect and everything like that, and
we were, weren't we? Yeah.
This is a we.
Oh, you should definitely, because I had to deal with it with you, definitely. But I don't care about the social media thing.
I find it really funny because he says that he doesn't, and then when he gets...
Are we sticking on to the subject, or are we going on for a different subject now?
Okay. Yeah, so then that happened. As soon as we knew that was the case, that was 5 days after the Caravan Expo. That was 5 days after us signing a contract with the van company. Yeah. We made them aware that, hey, this is not what we were signed. Yeah, this is not what we were told. Expensive. This is way more expensive than we are prepared to pay.
And I did say to him though, I was like, why would I get rid of this caravan and downgrade to something with less features? And he got very upset with me saying downgrade, didn't he? Yeah. And I said, that's probably not the best terminology, but how else do I put it? You know, like get a caravan with less things on it.
Yeah, and you know, why would we... I
wasn't meaning it to be offensive in any way, I would just...
Yeah, why would we want to do it? So then, unfortunately, we had to go down the avenue of trying to get our deposit back, which was not easy. But in the long run, we have lost $1,000 out of our deposit because the sales rep has been paid, which I think is really I call BS. I really do call on that, and I feel like he shouldn't have been paid because we were misled.
Well, I've been in the sales industry the same as you. We're gonna have to pause this one, Joe. Pause it and then we'll just add back on.
No, just leave it there.
They're coming in.
Lily, no, you can go away for 5 minutes. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. You can wait 5 minutes.
We're not
go.
going to shower.
Go on.
Just have to pause it out.
Yeah.
No, Lily, come on. We're going to.
Can you guys take the dogs, will you?
Please, 5 more minutes. We're nearly done.
Or take Simon. The dogs are. Simon really wants to come out.
Yeah, well, it's either he gets wet or I.
Just leave the dogs tied up and take Simon down to the rocks.
We're playing in the water, Dad.
All right.
Sorry, Simon. I tried.
So, yeah, I don't believe that I don't believe, and I don't think they should have paid him his deposit when his sales commission when the way that we were sold on the van is not the van that we're getting.
He seemed like he was too nice. It was almost slimy. He felt like he was like, you want to be my best friend? You know, my nose is so brown. It's irritating. He's just not an honest person.
No.
I want somebody who's just blunt and to the point. I'd rather someone say, listen, mate, you'll be out about if your van's that much, then yeah, you probably that's a lot of extras. You know, you'll be
yeah. If he had said, oh, listen, you're probably going to be out of pocket like 50 grand, cheers. We would have been like, cheers, that we're not in. We're not looking for that. Yeah. We're happy. We can make do with our van, and it is an epic van still. Like we're very happy with it.
Yeah. And Jade just wanted to do this same thing that most women like to do. They like to decorate with their own colours, and that's what I feel like Jade really got suckered into. She wanted to do nice white with different coloured floor
and so it's been a learning curve, and it has been really upsetting.
Expensive learning
curve. Yeah, $1,000 down the drain, and we haven't heard anything from the company. I apologise for about anything. Yeah. The poor dealerships got stuck in the middle between it and had to try to find a happy medium.
To be honest with you, I felt sorry for him because I did go at him on the phone. Yeah,
and it was hard because obviously it is our hard-earned money, and to first be told, oh no, you forfeit your whole deposit, which was $10,000. That's a lot of money.
Well, I thought that were great.
We were just like, no. I would understand if we were, like we hadn't, it's not even in production. Nothing was manufactured. There hadn't been any drawings put in. There haven't been,
what was frustrating,
literally 5 days after the Caravan Expo.
It's okay, you've just changed your mind. I'm like, we've not changed our mind. I said, you've seen the paper as to where all the extras are adding on. I said, it's not what we were told.
No, and we said, if you can produce the van that we got sold at the Caravan Expo, we are happy. We are more than happy. Like, we were so excited. The kids were so excited. Everybody was excited. But then the penny dropped, and that's not the case.
I thought something was fucking fine.
It's my phone. So, lesson learned.
No new caravan for us, because we don't need a new caravan, because this caravan's fine.
No. And I think personally the whole caravan industry needs an overhaul. The whole caravan industry needs an overhaul.
Yeah, probably so.
Because, when you buy a house, you've got a 7-day cooling off period. When you buy a car, you've got cooling off periods.
It blows me away. You can buy a bloody microwave from Big W and take it back and get your money back.
Yeah, and I just can't believe, and I've heard, especially being on the road, we've heard so many stories of people with lemons, and it is insane.
Not just lemons. I mean, we were talking to a couple just over the road, and they were saying they went down the Nullenbore, was it?
No, Cape York.
Cape York, and they were going on the corrugated roads, and the oven rattled loose. All the pipe fittings came loose. The gas was leaking into the oven. He tried starting his oven up. The whole bloody oven blew up.
Yeah.
And then he rang the company up, and this is like a fairly new caravan, and they just sent him to another shop to get it fixed. You don't buy a Nissan and then go to Ford to get it fixed. You go back to Nissan. I don't understand this like flip-flopping in between companies. I think it needs a whole overhaul, and I really do think there needs to be an ombudsman brought in so that it can be regulated, and there can be, a lot of the terms and conditions are just to only benefit them. Yeah. And there's no real terms and conditions to cover you, like what we were sold at the Caravan Expo. And as soon as we were aware that that's not the case, 5 days later, we were told, no, you're not getting your deposit back. And we could have just lost $10,000. It's still bad enough that we've lost $1,000. And the sales rep shouldn't have got his commission because we were misled. So... Stop! Thanks for opening the door for me. Mom, are you done? So the girls are going to be grounded for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Because we asked them to leave.
Because we weren't finished.
The covers.
And you know we're not.
And you've let about 5 flies
Yeah.
in. Take the fly out with you, please.
Come here, fly!
You should take Simon out.
No, we're going for a swim.
We'll go for a bloody swim. I can't stand these flies.
I don't know how you're going to go in WA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. We might just drive there and drive away.
But lesson learned that, yeah,
Expensive lesson learned.
a very expensive lesson.
Oh,
and it's
well,
kind of annoying because, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you check it on the chain, it happens every so often. You get it, it's like a flat tyre. You got to replace the tyre. It is what it is. You shouldn't have hit that curb as hard as you did. That's all we've done. We've hit a curb. It is what it is. We just think it's ridiculous that.
I think it's bad as well that the company hasn't even reached out as well to be like, hey.
Sorry.
You know.
Or the person we spoke to.
Yeah.
You know, Shunt.
Yeah.
Shunt should have called me and I could have been like, listen here, you little Shunt. Let's sort this out. You know, but.
Yeah, that's been annoying as well because it's all been from the dealership passed on and they haven't even tried to make contact and we've tried to...
Oh, no, they just, like, completely ignored Jade on the socials.
Oh, yeah, they're just like...
I think it's hilarious. Jade's like, they've stopped sharing my photos.
Oh, well, you know, at least we're going to be honest, and that's what it is. It's a little bit annoying. I'd rather take the logo off and...
I thought they'd start sharing your photos more, being as you're just giving them a grant. You know. Feel like, what, do you want another 500? Is that what gets you up there?
No, they want you to spend $50,000 so then they'll share you a photo.
Yeah, no, what a bunch of shunts. Yeah.
Well, lesson learned, but yeah, we thought we'd just keep a proper update and be real and explain because obviously we put it out there. We were so excited to get a new van in July and well, that's not happening.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is. And we've lost $1,000.
Yeah, they're still not that bad, but we did get hit with a $6,000 fine just before, so...
No.
I thought I'd lighten the mood a bit there.
So, we've had debates about this as well.
We've other couple of people with the same...
No, we've had debates about this.
I thought you mean we're talking to them other couple.
No, and I don't think they can see you in this video, Josh.
Yeah,
you can barely see you.
I'm bloody there.
So, when we were driving down the East Coast... They have heavy safety inspections, and they have arrows when they want you to come off the highway. And I said to Josh, as we were coming outside Port Macquarie, I saw one, and it only started flashing as we got closer to it. And I said, they want us to pull over. And he's like, no, we don't have livestock.
I was just pressing the freaking TV, the radio, and fanning around with the buttons, and Jade's like, who says to pull over? I'm like, Jade, that'll be for commercial people who are delivering heavy loads across Australia. I said, what's it got to do with a person who's going around Australia with in a caravan? You know. Well, I was wrong anyway. You was right.
So now, where are you going? You're getting a beer.
Yeah, a beer.
So you just leave me. So now my mum opens our mail and informs us that the NHVR have sent us a letter to say... What did the letter say, Josh?
The letter says that Josh is an idiot. That's what he said.
It says that we need to nominate a driver.
So Josh is wrong and Jade is right. But it's good that Jade's the nominated driver, so she gets a fine, not me. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, and then so I had to send them an email and explain. First I called and I was like, we're so sorry, we didn't know we were meant to stop. And then they informed us anything over 4.5 tonne, you're legally meant to stop.
I didn't know
Most of the time they'll just hurry you through, but if they want to weigh you, they legally have a right under some section.
Yeah, but £6 grand. Where do you get that number from, though? Honestly,
I know,
£6
but
grand.
Even when we've gone to...
We've passed a few of them.
But when we've gone for our licence, I was never once, none of the questions anything that we learnt.
Me, my dad, my brother-in-law, we all did our heavies at the same time. And I spoke to my dad and I said, did he say anything to you? And he's like, no. He didn't even mention anything to us. He's like, it's the first time hearing of it.
So we're just like, yeah. So now, then they asked us to write an email explaining that we didn't know and that, please...
Yeah. Basically,
we're a young family travelling Australia.
Please don't take all our money from us.
Please don't charge us. So we've done that. They responded and said, you need to nominate a driver. So I had to nominate myself.
Well, I said nominate Simon, but they said they wouldn't have a cat. So it was worth a try.
And then I asked if they're going to find us, and then they haven't responded.
Well, they're going to find us.
Find us.
Yeah, fine. You
Send us a
I swear
fine.
you're saying that you said find us. Are they going to find us?
So now it's going to be a waiting game whether we get a fine in the mail.
I'm glad we got our deposit back to go towards the fine, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, it's a win-win later, guys. It's a win-win. I'm just waiting for the wheels to fall off as we go down the highway.
Don't jinx it.
Well, see what happens. It'll be a good video.
Alright, guys. Well,
see you later.
See ya.
Peace.